Hi everybody, I wanted to show you how I made this super simple swing for my birds. This is a little bit on the smaller side because I have 2 budgies and a baby green cheek, so I don't need a huge swing, but I'm using a wooden embroidery hoop here, and you can make them to fit any size bird. So let me show you how easy this is to make. And by the way, the toy in the middle is a separate video just showing how you can make some super fast bird toys for very little money. You're only going to need a couple of really small items to do this. One is I am using, let me get it in view here, natural jute cord. I found this at the dollar store. Now this one makes it a little more difficult for me to work with because it's got the center pull. If you have like a roll that goes around the outside, you won't have to use the next items that I have, which is some non-toxic glue. I just put it in here to make it easier to use because I put it upside down. I only need a tiny little bit and a pair of scissors to wrap my it's an embroidery hoop. I'll show you a picture of this. I had unfortunately lost some of the film. So I got it started, and I took the embroidery hoop, and all I did was I bound it together with some of that twine at each end. This end has a metal piece and a screw. After I put the twine up here, I took the screw out, and it leaves a nice hole that I can use to hang this up. So that was the first step. And I made sure it was really secure. I did put a little bit of my non-toxic glue to hold the ends down. You could use hot glue to stick them together to make them hold. I just kind of tied them together like that, okay? And then it's just a matter of I used this piece that I already had attached, and I started wrapping it. And I'll show you what happened when I got here. Okay, so when you're going to start or stop one, you can either tie a knot or you can use your non-toxic glue. Remember, this is, think a kid's school glue, okay? I don't like Elmer's glue or something like that. And when I stopped, you can't, maybe might see that there's a little bit of glue on there, very little. I just put enough to make it stick. And I'm just going to put a little bit on my finger. And I'm talking just a little bit. You just need this string to stick. And I go underneath and around. And I'm going to stick my string on. And I go from underneath to the top. So that it just looks nice and neat. I'll pull that fairly level. And once you put it on there, oops, you might have to hold it for a couple of minutes till it starts to dry. If you have a little clothespin or something, you can use that, but it's real quick. Now the reason I'm thinking the other kind that wraps on the outside, as I get wrapping this, I tend to pull the string from the inside, and it just makes it keeps getting longer and longer and longer, and it doesn't work so easy. So what I did was I took a big piece out and I cut it off. Works just as well. That's why I need the glue and the scissors. Now I can just wrap. And you don't have to glue the whole thing. All you have to do is wrap it up. I could, I could make that into a little ball. It'd be quicker, but I don't like to do that. So I just do a couple wraps, pull my string through, and I'm going to continue to wrap both hoops. Now, you don't want one fancy like this, it's fine. Use your embroidery hoop. Literally, you could make one in seconds. Take your embroidery hoop apart, tie a string around the top, and one through the metal part. Now you have 2 swings. I mean, it could be that easy. The jute twine helps them hold on a little bit longer. It's a little bit better on their feet, but you could, if they don't use a lot of swings, you don't have to worry about it. Now, I bought this at Walmart. It was $2 and I think it was $2.27. It's a 6-inch hoop here. They come in all kinds of sizes. You can get these from a couple of inches, like 3 inches or less, all the way up to a couple feet if you have a large bird. And you can make a swing like this. You can add all kinds of toys. You can add bells. You could add whatever you want to make them that would keep your birds interested. So I'm just going to continue to wrap this for the next few minutes. I'm going to do the exact same thing when I come to the end of the string. I'm going to glue it off, and then I just start another one. I finish wrapping whichever direction I want to go, and you have a super quick and easy little bird swing. I want to show you, if your string is too long, you get to this point, you just cross over that center and keep going. I could go down this side if I want. It's a good thing to do while you're watching TV. I do a lot of this stuff in the evening when I'm watching TV, so unfortunately that's why you see a lot of shadow here. Because I sit down after my birds get ready for bed. I give them their dinner about 7 o'clock. Make sure their crops are nice and full, and then they are ready to go to bed. All right, so I'm at the center now. I'm just going to literally take it to the back. I could cross it over on top if I want, which is fine, and then continue to wrap, or you can go underneath. Either way, you just keep going. All right, so I'm going to finish this up and we'll come back and we'll show you what it looks like. All right, here is my swing finished. You could see it's all covered and it'll hang nicely. I will show you pictures of it when I'm done. I'm going to make a little toy to dangle from the middle, something they can chew on to get them more interested in being on the toy. So I'll show it to you after I get it completed. All right, here's my finished bird swing. As you can see, it came together really nice. I made that super fast little toy for the middle, and I always add a little piece of millet to a new toy because that gets them interested in it. And now they have a place to sit and they can chew on all the pieces and enjoy their new swing. So let me know what you think. I think it turned out really cute. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments below and have a wonderful day.